Okay, I believe we are live. Yes, we are. Hang on just a minute. What does it say? Meeting security. What does that mean? We don't know. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this is Cleta Colson-Eyre and Maureen Frazier with our unit meeting. It is Monday, August 18th, 2025. Y'all, we have been Zooming to YouTube, believe it or not, since 2017. So it's kind of cool because I can go back, you can go back and see what you looked like way back then, what we were talking about. So anyway, thank y'all for jumping on here. And we want to hear all the good stuff. And I want to tell you that we're going to start a new little thing called Team Extreme. It's for people who want to be accountable. Um, and I'm going to talk about it on the Boss Babe call. So we're not going to talk about too much right here because I'm really going to talk about it on the Boss Babe call. But for my unit, we're going to meet about 15 minutes before the Bible study to turn in your numbers. Okay. And so on the team at Stream. And I'm going to explain how the numbers work on the Boss Babe call. But Ricky and Sandra and I met at 6:45. And anyone else that would like to be accountable each week is going to be at 6:45. And you will turn in your numbers. If you don't have your numbers, then you don't need to jump on there, and it's okay. It's not for everybody. I don't expect every single person to do it, but what I know is that when you're accountable, you do better. Anytime I've had to turn in my numbers to anybody, I do more because I'm not going to turn in zeros. I don't like zeros. So it will make me do what I want to do anyway. So anyway, the tracking sheet is on our two websites, but like I say, I'm going to talk about it on the call. So I'm not going to do a lot of training on that right this second. But I do want to share a picture real quick. And this is our fall retreat. And so I want to just give a shout out to Ann and Donna and Deborah and Linda and Christine and Deborah Heap, who are all already registered. And I want to encourage everyone that wants to go. This is at St. Simon's Island, Georgia. It is beautiful. It's so nice. You're going to love it. There's a lot of directors going and a lot of top trip directors. So you're going to hear from people that you don't normally get to hear from. The registration is only $65. And if you're my unit, you're going to send it to me. Okay. And then I know that there's an awesome retreat in Michigan. Maureen, do you want to tell them about that? Are you going to Dawn's? Is that the one you're going to? It'd
Yes,
be so good.
yes,
If I could
yes.
go to both, I will go to hers in a
I
heartbeat.
know
Okay. So
it.
tell
I
us about
know it.
hers.
So that's going to be on Friday, October 10th and Saturday, October 11th. When is yours, Cleta?
It's October the 3rd through the 5th.
3rd through the 5th.
You're
Okay.
like, you could go to both. Right.
So, Lord
Don't
have
tempt me.
mercy. Oh, geez. Yes, you
Yeah.
could go to both.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. But this is going to be pretty local. It's in Melvindale. It's right near the airport. And it's Friday for Red Jackets and up, and then Saturday all day long for the rest of the people. And it's fairly inexpensive. I just got the information that she's got the registration link. So that's up and running now. So it can all be, and they're going to do like box lunch inside. I had it last year.
Do you want to
Last
send,
year
do you have the flyer?
I got the updated flyer. Yeah, I'll send
Text
it
it
over
to
to you.
me and then I'll screen share it while you're talking about it. And the reason I do this
Okay.
is we have a lot of people in Michigan. I know my friend Holly is going, she's from Ohio, but she's going over there and it's
Holly
gonna
is from Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois. And she's driving over. So there's gonna be a great, great retreat. And I think Dawn said they can have 1,000 people. They got a big venue. So
Yes.
if you are near Michigan and you want to go to that, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
great. But if you are
Come
near
on.
did you send it to me? If you are
Oh.
near me, then oh shoot, let me tell her. I got a new gal.
If you're near Cleta, then you go to St. Simon Island.
Yes,
And I'm telling
exactly.
you, I've been to that venue and it is all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah, it's really
So
good,
good.
and we're gonna have a great time. So I'm just saying you probably ought to go to a fall retreat because it's gonna, you are gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna gain something. And really, Mary Kate used to say, you need four like events like that each
Mm-hmm.
each year. And so you have seminar, which we just went to, your fall retreat. Then we have a January jumpstart that's going to be great. And then like leadership conference for directors. And then we have our career conference in March. So then we have seminar. So those are the four that you want to go to.
Yeah.
All right. And let me see. Maureen just shared this with you. So I'm just going to throw it on the screen so you guys can see it in case. The other thing is you may have a team member that lives in the north or the north east that may could go to that. And So this is you can take a screenshot of it. I will post this on Cheetah Nation as well, but this is the details of that one. So those are the two we're talking about. There's probably, there's a bunch more in Mary Kay, but these are the two we are just talking about tonight. Okay. So in
They've
the
got that Allison girl coming. That Allison, whatever her
Clean
name is.
Sellers, yeah, which is a big
Yeah.
deal. So in the chat, if you're planning on going to a fall retreat, put it in there. If you plan on going to mine, you just haven't registered yet, let me know. And because we want to have the most people there because we are competitive. So anyway, and I know some people have some things they got to do, but maybe we can get another one for y'all to go to if possible. Okay. Okay. The other thing is for my unit, are you doing the pre-power call, Maureen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So the pre-power call is for the directors that actually participated in it. So if you're watching this, this is something that your director has to promote, okay? And because we have to pay a fee to do it. But this is the details of it, but you will get an email or text of the actual phone number to call in I'm sorry, the Zoom number to call in. And this is going to be Tuesday night, tomorrow night. And this is people that have done $300 in wholesale by the 15th. And
Mhm.
if you did 600 by the 15th, you're actually going to go in for cash drawings, which is pretty exciting. And so just mark this down. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow night, and it's 8 o'clock Central time tomorrow night. Okay. All right. Let's
Rita,
see.
when can we sign up for the January thing?
You can sign up as soon as you want to. I mean, we've already got the flyer and stuff. So as soon as you
Okay.
want to send me money, I'll start taking it. I mean,
Okay.
it's a little ways, but yeah. And it's going to be a good one too. And I'm trying to get someone from the company as well to be our guest speaker. But I already have Michelle Arms from New York is coming and Holly's coming. So we've got those two top directors. So it's going to be
What,
exciting.
January?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. So are you coming to ours? Are
Oh,
you
I
going?
think so. I
Okay.
just gotta see the dates
I
between
know. Yeah.
leadership and January
It's the
Jumpstart.
weekend before leadership, so it's
Oh,
that.
geez.
I know we like to pack it in there. It's when we could get to church, so it's
Yeah.
not the first weekend, but the second weekend. So just look
Okay.
at it and see.
All
But I'm
right.
sure I know there's a January one in Michigan too.
Oh, there
But
is?
usually Dawn does something.
Oh,
So anyway, we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and good, Sandra. I know you're going. And Christine, yeah, you're on the flyer. Good deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in the chat what your sales were for this last week and your bookings and your faces. And I'm going to mute myself for just a moment.
uh-huh.
So Maureen, if you will kind of watch that, and that would be so awesome, and do a little reco. So y'all put it in
Okay.
there.
All right. Gotta find my own real quick. Let's see here. All right, let me see. You guys putting it in there? I see one booking. I'll wait a couple seconds here. Sales report.
I know Ricky has some sales. Ricky, don't forget to put it in there.
Oh, where am I at? 10, 18, 10, 16.
Okay, I got it.
You done
A
blowing
little
your nose?
allergy attack for everybody. Yeah, I'm good. So Sandra, she's got one booking this last week. So congratulations to Sandra Griffin. And then I know that Ricky, tell us about your week. There she did it. Okay. Let's get we need some pom-poms for this one. $584 and faces. Way to go. Ricky, tell us about it.
Well, the 8 faces is actually from the Saturday party, and then I did the Wednesday after the pop-up that we did, Deborah,
Yeah.
Donna, and Jennifer and I. And I was fortunate that my people showed up, thank goodness. And so I had let's see, Jody and Deidre. I had 3 returning faces, and then no, I had 3 returning faces and 2 new faces.
Okay.
And everybody bought again. You know, even the 3 returning, they bought some other, and they're planning on coming to our pop up that we're having on the 28th.
Okay. And
Because
didn't y'all get everybody registered for I mean like in the makeover
yes,
contest?
yes, we did the makeover contest. We sure did. We sure
I'm
did.
trying
Awesome.
to I'm trying to encourage some of these people who keep showing up to join our team.
Yes,
Exactly.
I talked to Deidre again today.
Plant that
And
seed.
I am. I'm gonna keep
No,
working on her.
I was telling Cleta how we're pressing in, sister.
Mhm.
Well, and you know what, Mary Kay, what you did, Ricky, is exactly how Mary Kay taught us from the beginning. And it's called second facial. You facial them once and you do skincare, and then you invite them for their second facial where they do the glamour. And that is the
Mhm.
way we have always done it. And at the second facial, you try to get a few more people there too. And so,
Yep.
and you think that they would not buy more because they just spent, but it's not the truth because they'd come back and buy more, you know?
Yep.
Excuse me. Okay, Christine. 9 faces, 3 bookings, 775. And this week she's had 5 on the books so far and 3 sharing. So tell us about that, Christine.
Yeah, so those were the ones that I booked.
Christine, you're breaking up a little bit. You sound like an alien, Christine.
Yeah, Christine, unfortunately, we can't understand a word you're saying. So you might can type it in the chat unless you're driving. So, because your sound is kind of gargled. But we're super proud of you, sister. So let's give her this, even though we can't hear exactly what she did. We did see what she did. So, okay, Donna, 187 and 3, and 3 interviews. Donna, tell us about that.
Yay, yay. And I'm sorry, it's where I'm connection. I figured. Okay.
This is weird because
How can she be talking when she's muted?
I don't know. That's strange. That very bad connecting. Anyway, okay, thanks, Christine. Laura, girl, we love you. So, I'm sorry that your connection was bad. All right, Donna, tell us about your 187 and 3 interviews.
I sold some perfume. I was excited about that. And but I was more excited about my interviews, and I was a little nervous. I don't know how that happened. With my
Right?
But anyway, I did a lot more listening than I than I cared to do, but I did, and my goodness, I could write a book. But and then I got to share my little piece, but I waited and I listened, and I'm so proud of that.
Yeah.
And God used me, and the girls were like, well, I took them out to lunch so we could have
Wow.
some privacy, kind of,
Yep.
and spend a little time with them and minister to them, and I prayed with them as well. And so, and they were like so grateful and thank you for listening. And I think that's going to go a long way, even though I got 3 no's. So now that makes me 63 no's. So I don't have but 37 more to go. So,
Come on.
Hey, listen, that's just what you got to do sometime, right?
Yes. But anyway, they were good meetings, and I didn't go away feeling like it was a no. I felt like they were giving me a little door in the back door. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And you know what? What you just
Kind of.
said is about that you listened, and that's what you have to do. Now, you have to keep them on task sometimes,
Yes.
by asking questions and getting answers. But the more you do it, the better you're going to get. So, you're doing great. Okay, let's see. We have Deborah, 187. No, that's Donna. Deborah, 106, 5 interviews, 3 bookings. Tell us about that, Deborah.
Apparently, I wasn't focused on my sales as much, but I
That's
reached.
okay.
It's okay. I did show up to numerous parties and things going on, but also I'm of course diving in, and I've learned to give objective answers to. I'm not a big I'm not a big this. I'm not a big that. It's okay. Look at the benefits. So I've got a gal. I'm waiting and I'm planting and I'm planting and I'm waiting. A gal in Panama City. My best friend and her daughter. I've got a girl in Baconton and Albany. But these are 3 of them are newbies. So I feel like I'm still doing the layering thing.
Yeah, that's okay.
We had a Zoom. I've been meeting on Zoom at 8 o'clock. It's real brief, 30, 45 minutes. with my girls, talking detail, talking numbers, all those
Okay.
good things.
All
So
right. It's going to happen, Deborah. You know what?
more than one day. And I'm like shaking in my shoes, Lord, it's your timing, Father
That's
God.
right. That's right.
And I'm
And
not
just
giving
then,
up.
you got to get that Bible verse out that says we're not going to grow weary in well doing.
No,
For
no,
in
no.
in the end, we will reap a harvest if we do not lose hope. So
We're
that's
not
what
giving
it's about.
up, that's for sure.
Okay, Maureen, 4 bookings, 6 faces. Hello, $1,032 in sales. Can I get a witness? Go, Maureen, go. Tell us about that.
Wow, I had to make up for the 2 weeks before that. So I had to get my, what do you say, get your rear in gear.
Yeah.
So I'm back. That's all. We got back from seminar and this, that, and I was just so happy. We did a lot of faces and the accountability thing. I'm partnering with Deborah Wallace. So every night before 10 p.m., I'm not turning in no zeros. No way. There's particular creative ways you can do things. And
I'm sorry,
a
Mom.
zero is a zero,
sorry.
period, end of story. So anyways, I'm grateful.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
Mamita,
Thank you. Okay, so we have 2 new consultants on here. Here we go. So Maria, hey
Yes,
sister.
I.
Let me see if you got her face. There she is. Y'all, this is Maria Galvin. She is a brand new consultant from Houston, Texas area. And she just signed up under me yesterday or Friday, actually, or
Mhm.
Saturday. Anyway, she's in. Okay. So, Maria, would you like to just tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to do this?
Yeah. Uh,
And it looks like
sorry.
she got a grandbaby or her baby.
Oh, I did. ¿De qué mates? Ya, mami, ya. Ya, mami, vente. Sorry, baby. No, está apagada. No, it was on. You turned it off because it looks
All right, she's trying to get some help with the
Oh.
grandbaby here.
Yeah.
Here we go. There she is.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right, girl. I put you on the spot there. I didn't give you fair warning.
Yeah, sorry. It's because I was taking care of my granddaughter, but my daughter's here.
Okay, good, good.
But
So just tell us a little bit about you and why you decided to do this.
Uh, I had been a consultant since 2011, sorry, 2013, but I did make a lot of sales, but not, I had to leave because I had some problems.
And now she found me on YouTube, and so you're back, right?
Yes, Miss Cleta.
I love it. Well, you'll find, and I'm sorry she's a little bit late on here because she had asked me what time it started, and then I just texted her. I said it's now, so it's okay because we've got what we do is the unit meeting call. Your time is 6:30, and then the boss babe call. Your time is at 7 o'clock. So that's the times on there. But we're excited to have you. I can't wait till you get your stuff in, and you can get to know everybody. And then I also want to introduce Brenda. Brenda, her face isn't on here, but this is Miss Brenda Byers, and she is from Dalton, Georgia. So, Brenda, tell us just a minute about you and why you decided to do this.
Well, I love Mary Kay. I grew up with it all my life. When I was a little girl, I remember my mother used the Mary Kay night cream. Loved it, loved it, loved it. She taught me skincare at a young age and going over everything. And of course, I grew up with 5 brothers, so me and my mother was the girls of the family. But I got in Mary Kay actually when I was 18 years old, and later in life, my director passed away. So I was looking for a good team to be on. So I wanted to get on Cleta's and Betty Daly's, but I love Mary Kay. I've always loved it, and it's just I've got to meet Mary Kay in person and all that good stuff, and the VIP car and all that good stuff and everything. And I was going to tell y'all, I don't know if y'all have ever done a show where a lot of times when I've done one thing I've done that was really good when we do shows at home or whatever, home shows, I used to a lady said, Brenda said, I want to have a Mary Kay show. My husband's at home and the kids and this and that. So I would have her come to my condo. I'd have everything ready. She'd just bring the people and the dessert. So that was always a good thing. I've even done through COVID. I done satin hands beside somebody's pool that summer when the COVID was real big. But I just love Mary Kay. I've met her in person. I've talked to her. She's great. I love her philosophy, and I just love everything about Mary Kay. And we all can do good. And I've been working on some stuff. I had a couple of appointments last week that I had to deal with health-wise, but it's going to be okay. And I just think Mary Kay's great. And I'm so thankful for Cleta.
Oh, that's
Well, thank you,
awesome.
Brenda. Thank you for jumping on here. And she signed up under Betty Daly, who's been in a while, and they're in the same town. And they used to have the same sales director or in that same kind of area that was her senior director. So, and then she also has a consultant that's going to be signing under her, a friend that's going to be signing under her too. So that's exciting. So, welcome, Brenda. Welcome, Maria. You'll get to know everybody. We're so thankful that you jumped on here. And oh, for me, I did do. I had just two faces, but I sold 847 last week. So I report my numbers in too, and I'm excited about that. And you just never know. And the two faces, I did enter them into the contest, and of course they're like, I never win. I said, good thing you're like with me because I'm a winner. I said, so you're with me. So don't say you never win because I need winners. And so look, we hope that I just hope someone I know wins. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Preferably one of my units guests would be so amazing. Here's what we know. Somebody is going to win the maker of a contest. Okay.
That's
And
right.
it's not, they don't mess around. Like soon as it's over, in 15 days, they'll have the top 20 and then they'll put it out there and then they'll be voting. And so everybody that knows, like if it's your person, you get everybody and their grandma to vote on them. And then they'll have the announcement. It's all within about a month and we'll know who wins. So it's going to
Lena,
be.
all my daughters did it, and then they sent me a picture. Peyton sent me a picture of little Colin. She's a year old, and
Yeah.
and then Avery sent me a picture of her boyfriend. He works with surgeons, and he has his surgery stuff on, and his face is all done up. And
That's funny.
I
I
don't think
love
they'll take him.
I love it. I love it. We've had a lot of things going on in our unit. In fact, Sayla's not on here tonight because her daughter's getting married on Saturday. She's heading to Greenville, South Carolina in the morning, and a lot of us are going up there to the wedding. But, and we got new grandbabies coming. We got weddings, we got grandbabies, and we got people just dealing with a lot of good things and a lot of stressful things too with their own health and different things. So I just appreciate you guys that are on here live, and I appreciate all of you that came back and watched it. That's good too, and that's why we record it. So we're going to transition into the boss babe call. So y'all just hang loose for just a second and we will